Okay, welcome to DeWinton Park this afternoon for the big, looks like we're up to about round 5 here, clash. It's MacLeod, the home side, versus Epping. Umpire holds the ball in hand, the siren sounds and away we go. MacLeod going to the right of screen, the Heidelberg end of the ground. Left of screen is the way Epping's going, which is the Bundura. Sorry, the Bundura. That's next week, Greg. The bowling club end of the ground. Okay, as the game's just starting off, and he goes down to the big fella more. Oh, he kicks into the man of the mark in Adams, who spins around his man, drives the ball up to the centre half forward position. In front there's Vez Premi, and he's interfered with. And there's a free kick to Vez Premi.
Great work, Dave.
Who's got the ball 30 metres out directly in front. MacLeod going right of screen, going to the Heidelberg end. Epping to the Rosanna Bowling Club end. Vez Premi comes in and he goes bang. He makes no mistake, and there's the first goal of the day on the scoreboard, and it goes to MacLeod. After 1 minute of play. How are we off for the clock today, Terry? Missed the clock this quarter? Not sure. We'll just have to guess the times today, but we're going about 1 minute, and MacLeod's got the first goal of the day. MacLeod 1 goal, 6 points. Epping yet to score. Yeah. Epping's got a number 17 out on the wing here, Ben Dalkus. Something seems to ring a bell. I think he may have came across from Layla at one stage in the ruck here. We've got big Johnny Cruiser up against Long. Should be a good battle between the two prominent big men there. All players go in hard there, and the umpire calls for another ball up. Another prominent player here today in Daniel Moore for Epping, wearing number 11 as the ball goes wide out there after the ball is MacLeod, and they work the ball down to half forward. They get it over the man they call Bluey. Bluey Clark drives the ball up towards the full forward position. It's bouncing close to the behind post, and a rush through for a behind. Epping bring the ball out. They bring it deep into the back pocket here. Then they transverse over the Groves Road side of the ground, but it's a missed kick there. Didn't hit the mark there, and they've succeeded in spotting up Duck Doherty, number 5 for MacLeod. The wind has picked up, Terry. The MacLeod favoured by a stiff breeze this quarter, going to the Heidelberg end of the ground as Duck Doherty comes in, shoots for goal, and he has missed. And it goes through for another behind. So MacLeod go to 1 goal, 2-8. Epping yet to score.
Push him across, Dave. Got no one outside you, so you can go with them when they run past.
Just waiting for the ball to be retrieved. Just waiting for play to resume. What's up, mate?
Shoes. 1, 2, oh, shoot. I buggered it up just now.
Play has resumed now. It's deep into the defensive zone for Epping. They struggle to get the ball out of defence. They come to the near side. In front there's Dave Adams. He gets the ball across to Core. He drives for goal, and it's looking good, and it's through for a goal. The second of the day to MacLeod through Core. Nice shot on goal there. And MacLeod get their second for the day. They go to 2 goals, 2, make that 14. To Epping, yet to score. late withdrawal from the game today in John Andrew is a late withdrawal from the game. Is the audio coming through, Terry? And has been replaced by Josh Henkel, who takes up his position on the bench. Okay, from the centre bounce it comes down to ground level, and here's a chance for Epping as they go into attack. They drive the ball up to the forward pocket area. It's picked up there by Epping player. He's tackled close to the boundary line. The ball is over the line and out of bounds. MacLeod pretty much going in with an unchanged defence this week from last week. They've got the three taller guys in Leggett, Shaw and O'Brien, and then at ground level we've got Kidd, we've got Story. Oh, what's happening there? Martin swoops a handball out of that pack. It goes wide. Epping intercepted by Epping, and then the player is all wrapped up there. And well, is there a free kick to MacLeod? There is. Might be being picked up there by Withers on this occasion. He drives the ball to the centre of the ground. It's a nice mark taken by the ruckman there in Long. Gets the ball over to Kidd. He looks for Sievers. Sievers gets it over to Vez Premi. Then they spot up Dave Adams. Here's a chance for Dave Adams to centre the ball, and he does that beautifully. Gets it to a hot spot. It's punched away there by the Epping defence. It's close to the line. Epping defending grimly here. They go across the face of goal, and it's a beautiful kick by number 34 in Shannon Civarella, and he spotted up his teammate deep in defence there. He goes to the back flank area where there's a nice mark is taken by Sean Bolger, but however there's a tackle laid there by Martin. He gets the resultant free kick. Oh, no one on the mark. He drives for goal. He goes bang, shoots for goal, but it's another miss. Another chance goes begging there for MacLeod, and it's through for one behind. So MacLeod peppering the goals. Early stages still, first quarter. They go to 2 goals, 3-15. Epping yet to score.
Please left, boys. Please left. Dave, you go left.
Epping looking to bring the ball out of defence, or just made the 15-metre kick there. They got it over to a teammate deep in the back pocket. Epping really under the hammer here, trying to move the ball out of defence. Oh, and they only succeed in kicking into the man on the mark. Play goes on. Picked up by MacLeod there. They get the ball down to Powell. Nearly marked it, and then he has wrapped up the Epping defender. And the umpire's called for a ball up right in the forward pocket for MacLeod. Host of players around the ball here. Eventually, Epping scramble the ball up to half back, but in the road there is the man they call Bluey, the man with the red hair in Clark. He drives to the hot spot, positions it perfectly, puts the Epping defence under pressure. They come away though very well. They work the ball from half back. They've got it over to could be Les Adams there in number 20. Comes up to Shaw. He might have been Withers in the road there. Got it out to Story. Now he's on his favourite left foot. Bounces once, drives down to the full forward area. Here's a chance for MacLeod. Ball up the teeth of goal there, but bouncing over the top of everyone and out of bounds. Ball being thrown back into play. Got Cruiser in the ruck there going with Sayers from MacLeod as they get the ball out of defence. Epping, but they've only succeeded in getting as far as Long. He's driven for goal and he has just missed. So MacLeod continue to pepper the goals, and pretty much what we're seeing as a pattern so far this year has been miss.
Push into the corridor a bit.
Epping bringing the ball out of defence, but in the road there, a lovely mark on this occasion taken by, it would be number 9 in Scooter White. So Justin Scooter White lines up the goals. Yeah, he's about 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle. This man is a prolific goal kicker over many years, so he would be every chance, one would suspect. White comes in, shoots for goal. He hasn't really connected well with that one. Gets down forward there where Pound nearly marked it. And there's a ball up deep in the forward pocket for MacLeod. Cruiser in the ruck there. Oh, they're struggling deep in defence here to get it out of defence there, Epping, and then eventually there's a free kick awarded to Epping deep in defence. They then transverse the ball across to the other side, trying to get to the defensive side, but they've only succeeded in spotting up Sayers there, who's marked it 20 metres out on a very tight angle. Now he's on his non-preferred foot, his left foot here, and he did have a bit of a bo peep around to see if he could offload it to someone else, but now he's gone back and he's going to have a shot for goal. Pops on his boot and looks good there. He's happy, goal umpire happy, and there's the third goal of the day to MacLeod. They go to 3 goals 4, make that 22. Epping yet to score. There's a change happening here for MacLeod. We've got Long coming off, being replaced by the wingman the new fella, Josh Henkel, number 43. Got a promotion the last minute as a result of John Andrews stepping aside. So he'd be looking to make the most of his opportunity today. It looks like he's taking up a half-forward position. Okay, Sayers in the ruck there. He misses everything. Comes to ground level. Epping in first there for the ball and through. Looks like could be Leslie Adams. They win the free kick. They drive the ball up to half forward, but in the road there is MacLeod defender. Might have been Woodhams on that occasion. The road there is now intercepted by Epping. At half-back, they get the ball to Adams. He transverses to the near side of the ground. Oh, where number 17 in Dalkus has dropped what he would have rather taken, but fortunately enough, he's got back up there from his teammates. Power applying good pressure there on the Epping defender. But it was a beautiful kick by the Epping defender. He spotted up his teammate deep on the back flank, Grove Road side of the ground. He scrambles the ball up over the wing position. Oh, MacLeod boys are in first the ball. Some nice handballs. They work the ball around. Comes to the man they call H in Sievers. He drives it down to centre half forward looking for Power. He couldn't quite hold on there. Now in goes O'Brien. Oh, he spins around the man beautifully there. Gets the ball down looking for Sayers, who just couldn't quite mark it there. Now ground level is Richard Andrew. He scrambles the handball out to, looks like, could be Duck Doherty, is it? Maybe not. Maybe Scooter White. And Scooter White has gone back on his right foot, his non-preferred foot, and has slotted it through for a goal. Very, very good play by the MacLeod boys there. Correct me if I was wrong too. Was that Scooter White or was it not?
I thought it was Leg, but I could be wrong.
You thought it might have been Vez Premi?
Yeah.
May have been Vez Premi.
Well, Vizzy was the one running off, so.
Okay, so the 4th goal of the day goes on the scoreboard to MacLeod. They're 4 goals 4. Okay, from the centre bounce it came to Shaw deep in defence. Woodham's running beautifully out of defence there. They're working the ball now. It comes to Kelly. He looks for a further handball and he spot up the man in Withers. He runs around on his left foot. He scrambles the ball down to half forward where it's bouncing. Oh, Vez Premi's gone in hard there. Oh, he's all wrapped up there and the umpire calls for a ball up. This headset's moving around all over the place, Terry. Is it coming through okay?
As long as you keep your head still, yeah.
Yeah, let's,
Okay, I'll swap them over at quarter time.
We'll swap them over at quarter time. Okay, now, Epping defending grimly here on the Grove Road side of the ground. And it's touched over the line and out of bounds. So we've got a throw in here. Beautiful sunny day here at De Winton Park. Feels like the last touch of summer before we head into some inclement weather next week. Okay, Oh, comes the ground level there. Saves was in there trying to pick it up. Eventually it's come out to Epping. They've worked the ball beautifully. They get the ball up to half forward. The big men go at it, but in the road there might have been Martin on that occasion. He spotted up Clark. They've done very well. Clark takes one bounce. Clark bounces down over the wing position, drives the ball up to centre half forward, where at ground level, it's all Epping here. They've worked the ball beautifully. A nice sweeping handball to the defensive side of the ground. Then they go another looping left footer and picked up number 7, and they've worked the ball further around. Was a nice mark taken out there. They then go inside. Nice play here by Epping, and they worked the ball up to half forward, but that on the end of that was no one in particular. Well, it was an Epping player, and he's hurtled to one side. It might have been the big fella Moore. Yeah, it was. He drives the ball up to the hot spot. But in the way there's O'Brien, and he's taken a very, very nice saving mark deep in defence. He goes straight down the ground. He spotted up Martin. He goes inside to Withers. He gets a quick handball over to Vez Premi, who goes back over to the half forward area looking for Story, who couldn't quite hold on there. Came to Clark. He got the nice handball out to Henkel, who got it back to Story, and Story's handball to no one in particular then, but back Henkel eventually picks it up again, comes to Withers. He goes inside and spotted up long. Very nice play by the MacLeod boys, and you can hear the crowd, a little round of applause there like they're MCC members at the cricket, and they get the ball up the full forward area where at ground level is Richard Andrew. He runs into an open goal, but he's missed everything and scrambled the ball across the face of goal where Epping are clear out to that defensive side. But backing back there was Steve Kelly's taken a nice mark. He spots up Kidd on the inside there. He's just failed to hang on to the juggling mark there. And so Epping take control of the ball now. They get the ball up to half forward where big Cruiser, who's beaten O'Brien on this occasion, and race the ball, and he scrambled kick forward. Only succeeds in spotting up the MacLeod defender there, who's kicked the ball absolutely beautifully down to Martin, who got it over to Painter, who spotted up Dave Adams, and Dave Adams goes inside, lines up the goals, and he goes bang, and he has gone bang all right, but he's just missed to his near side, and it's through for a behind. Nice movement of the ball here in the last 5 minutes by the MacLeod boys, but they're just not fully capitalising on the scoreboard.
Doors, get on 18. Look at him sitting in there.
Okay, Epping worked the ball to half back where number 30 Wive in Shane Wood has got the ball. They get it further forward. Little fella there just goes, they work it backwards now to number 7 in Matthew Garland, and he goes wide to the outer side where Captain Shaw's up high there, couldn't quite hang on there, players in hard there, and the umpire has no hesitation calling for a ball up. Now we're right in front of the McDonald scoreboard with the Milestone Chemicals advertising flapping in the breeze there. Remember Milestone for all your commercial, domestic, industrial needs in cleaning. I have a massive range of products. Milestone Chemicals of West Heidelberg. Is Epping bringing the ball up to half forward, leading the race there is O'Brien. He's just overran the ball on that occasion. It comes to Caird. He's backed up beautifully. He's got the ball down to Story, but it's punched away from him. But backing up well there is Painter. He's interfered with. Ground level there. Big Cruiser's got it. He's gone to ground. The umpire says Cruiser. They're in the back of Cruiser. He gets the free kick, gets over his teammate in number 8, who scrambles the ball to half forward. But in the road there is Woodhams, and he gets the ball to O'Brien, who drives it down over the wing position, looking for and finding Henkel. Now Henkel's taking a very, very nice mark there, the wing position. And then he spotted up Withers in the middle of the ground. Withers has moved beautifully, got around his man there, got the ball out further wide, looking for Kelly. Kelly beaten on this occasion, and the Epping players rush the ball through the centre of the ground. The nice work there. Now this is a promising build-up by Epping. They get the ball up to the full forward area. Comes out to big Cruiser. A nice handball from Cruiser. Gets it over his teammate, who has a shot on goal and has missed. Now that was a shot by Daniel Santoro. So it's the first score of the day for Epping. They go to 1 behind, 1 point trailing MacLeod 4-5 as the ball's brought back into play. Big cruiser up there. Oh, he nearly took the mark. The umpire was happy that that was good enough. Now he has then delivered the ball to centre half forward position, where there's a nice mark taken by number 51 in Shannon Emerton for Epping. Now he's marked 40 metres out from goal. He'll be kicking from about 46 metres into a slight breeze. He comes in. Looks like it might shoal a bit short. Yes, it does. There's about a metre or two out from goal, and it's punched through diligently by the MacLeod defenders. Looks like they're going to bring the ball back in. Might be through Sievers on this occasion. They get it back. Sievers goes on down to half back, then works the ball magnificently to Henkel, all on his own on the wing position. And it's a beautiful kick by Henkel, and he's got the ball down to Sayers. Sayers looks to go inside, didn't quite hit the man on the mark there, but he got it to Adams, and he's got a beautiful handball over to Richard Andrews. And Richard Andrews has no problem in popping that one through for a goal. So goal number 5 goes on the scoreboard for MacLeod. They go to 5 goals, 5 make that 35, leading the visitors Epping on 2 behinds, 2 points. Withers comes off for a spell.
Great kick, Hank. Over the line. Great kick.
Got Powell going back on the ground, Kidd going back on the ground. Duck Doherty and Kelly have come off for a spell too. So ringing the changes after that goal, MacLeod. And they're really off to a bright start here at the Winton Park. Okay, but from the centre bounce, Epping win the ball away and they drive the ball up to full forward area. And oh, it's a beautiful mark by the Epping player, and he's also taken very high. And the umpire says, well, not only can he have a mark, but we'll have a 50 metre penalty applied here, and brings him right to the goal line. So Epping looking for their first goal of the day. It's number 2, Luke LaRossi. He comes in and he goes bang, has no trouble, LaRossi, in popping that through. So it's the first goal of the day for Epping. They go to 1 goal, 2. 8 points, trailing MacLeod, 5 goals, 5, 35. And we're very deep into the first quarter, probably about 23, 24 minutes into the first quarter. It's the ball back at the centre bounce. Long in the ruck here now. He's up against Sean Bolger. The very tall Epping players being moved into the ruck here. No. And we're looking for another ball up here, just wide of the centre circle. Big men go at it again. Comes the ground. Well, there's a scramble kick there by MacLeod. It goes nowhere in particular. Ground level players going in hard there. And we're right back to the very centre of the ground where we're going to have another ball up. Umpire Tony Haynes, I think it is. He throws the ball in the air. Comes the ground level. Players wrapped up again, and we'll go again. Okay, the big men go at it. Cruiser this time, and long. There's a scramble kick forward by the MacLeod players, but waiting back there is the Epping defensive players who have moved it well there. They've got it out to Jared Tilley. They sweep the ball further wide and they bring the ball out to the wing position right in front of the home crowd here. But in the road there is Bluey Clark. Oh, he spun around the man there beautifully. And then he's delivered a magnificent kick up looking for Powell. Didn't quite get to him that occasion. In the road there is Wood for Epping. They work the ball from half back and then they go inside with another handball. Oh, man's this ducked his head. Oh, he's ducked his head, and the umpire says you can have a free kick for that. And there's a free kick to Epping. They get the ball up to half forward, and there's a push in the back there to Sean Bolger. So there's a free kick here to Bolger, just forward of the wing position. He looks to drive the ball up to the hot spot in front of goal. Players go up high there. In the road there is Story, gets a handball out, but it's intercepted by Epping there. Oh, Epping player goes in hard there, and eventually the umpire says, we'll have another ball up. So there's a ball up 25 metres out from the Epping goal. Epping going left the screen, the Rosanna Bowling Club end. Punch away by Leggett there. It comes to the Epping player there who's depossessed. Going in hard there was Dave Adams. He's arguably being interfered with. They allow play go on. It comes out to Hamish Painter. He bounces once, bounces twice, gets the ball up over the centre where Sayers has tied up the Epping player very well at ground level, and there is no free kick forthcoming, and it'll be another ball up. Okay, Sayers in the ruck there. McLeod belt the ball further forward. It's come to White on that occasion, gets the ball down to Powell, then it comes into the hands of Henkel. He has a snap around the corner, but only succeeds in getting the ball over the line on the full, and it's a free kick to Epping, deep in defence. And we're in the last minute or so of the first quarter. Ball comes up to half-back. Oh, there's a nice mark there by the big fella in Daniel Moore. He's moved the ball inside to Leslie Adams. He gets the ball further up, looking for and finding no one in particular, but they've backed up well here, Epping, through number 2, who was Luke LaRossi, but it's intercepted on this occasion, and it's Painter comes away with the ball. He gets the ball out to the man Sayers, who's found the ball on his own. Oh, and they get the ball up looking for Powell, but the Sirens beat them all to it, and the ball is over the line and out of bounds. So as we go to the quarter time break, it's MacLeod 5 goals 5-35, leading Epping 1 goal to 8. Here we go. It's about to start the second quarter here at De Winton Park. MacLeod leading 5-5-35. The visitors having 1 goal 2-8. Epping going right of screen, favoured by a slight breeze this quarter. There's the siren, the umpire holds the ball aloft. Goes along in the ruck, arguably gets the tap down, comes to ground level. Oh, Epping plays in hard there, they get a scramble kick out wider, but in the road there was Dave Adams. He flicks the ball out to Martin, he gets it over to Painter. They bring the ball up to half forward looking for Vez Premi, who's in front there. Oh, he backs up well, Vez Premi. Now at ground level, there seemed to be some interference to an Epping player. There may have been a trip or something of that sort. It is a free kick to Garland at half back. He goes to the outer side of the wing position. He spotted up a man beautifully there. He's taken a comfortable mark. He goes inside. Oh, he's all wrapped up there by Clark. But Clark on this occasion, he's tackled too high. And the umpire says the Epping player can have a free kick. They bring the ball to half forward, looking for Big Moore. He's gone up high there in the way his core. He sweeps a handball out to Sayers deep in defence. He runs up to the wing position, drives the ball up over to half forward, looking for Powell. Powell in the van there. He's in, goes to ground with the ball under him. He's all wrapped up there, and the umpire says, "I'm going to penalise you. You didn't make an attempt to move the ball on there." So it's a free kick to Epping. Deep in defence. It was taken by Matthew Dornoff. He gets it out to his teammate on the back flank there, Grove Road side of the ground. They switch the ball back to the full back line. They bring it over here to the pavilion side of the ground. Whereas a mark taken deep in defence there by Epping. Okay, Epping defender, he's unsure where to go. He just chips it inside, back to Dornoff. They're just moving the ball very, very slowly out of defence today, Epping. Eventually they go back to the goal square where they've spotted up the full back in Moore. Moore's gone wide with a beautiful kick out to half back there. Matthew Garland's got the ball, Grove Road side of the ground. He chips the ball up to the true wing position. Lovely kick there, and there's a mark taken there by Epping right in front of the Bruce McDonald scoreboard. They just chip it down another 15 metres to Joshua Staveley. Just moving the ball, but they're maintaining possession here. Epping have got the ball down in the true wing position, then they drive the ball down over half forward. Oh, up in front there was Kane Shaw's taking a very, very nice mark at half back. The ball eventually makes its way back to Shaw. He goes inside, he's spotted up Martin, who plays on, bursts away from his opponent there. Then he goes wide to the outer wing position where he spotted up Story, who gets on his favourite left foot and gets the ball up to, and is finding Duck Doherty. Okay, now Doherty's marked about 35 metres from goal, but right on the boundary line, and he's going to fancy his chances here. Comes in, shoots for goal. He's just popped it up in there. He's actually, has he got it through? Oh, he has just got that through for a goal. So there's the first goal of the second quarter goes to MacLeod. They're sixth for the day. They go to 6 goals 5. Make that 6-6 is 36, and then we'll add 5 more to that and we'll get 40. Number 41 up there as Mickey works the scoreboard absolutely beautifully. And Epping remaining stationary on 1 goal 2-8. As the ball's thrown in the air, Cruiser and Long go at it. Comes the ground level, players in hard there. As we see an umpire tumble over here on the wing position, he lost his footings there and he just tumbled over. He's quickly got to his feet and taken his position there on the wing position as Bluey Clark gets the ball onto his left foot, gets the ball up to Doherty there. He tapped it over his teammate very cleverly and they work the ball up looking for Powell. Powell's in front there, he's fighting hard for the ball with Moore. They're applying a lot of pressure here, the MacLeod forwards, as Epping scramble the ball out of defence and it bounces over the line and out of bounce in front of the practice wicket area. MacLeod going left to screen the Rosanna Bowling Club end. Ball back into play, host of players around the ball there, close to the boundary line, it's back over the line and out of bounce. Very good play in Totino, number 19 for Epping, has been closely marked today by Ryan Story. Okay, now at ground level comes out to Scooter White and he's all wrapped up there. The umpire calls for another ball up. There's a ball up here right in front of the MacLeod coach's box. Oh, players going in hard there. Epping worked the ball nicely further forward over centre looking for Totino. Oh, but in the way there was number 54. He takes a bounce and he's positioned the ball beautifully to the hot spot in front of goal. Very, very nice kick there by number 54, who is not on the record today. But he did very, very well. Eventually it's rushed through for a behind to Epping. Looks like we've got Story about to bring the ball back into play. Okay, he drives the ball out to the outer back flank. In the way there was O'Brien, got a nice handball out to Martin. They then get the ball over to Bluey Clark, who bounces through the wing position, but his handball has actually put Fez Premi under a lot of pressure there, and the umpire has penalised Fez Premi for perhaps not so much incorrect disposal, but just saying you're caught in possession. Okay, Epping drive the ball up down the outer wing there to half forward, and it's bouncing near the boundary line. That kick dismissed everyone and it's gone over the line and out of bounds. About 60 metres around from the Epping goal, ball being thrown back into play there. Well, some good work at ground there by Epping. They get the ball, it's a big high and under kick, but it's getting up to the hot spot. Oh, it was a nice punch away there by Dave Adams. It's going close to the goal line. In the way there is O'Brien, and he runs it through for a behind. So another behind to the visitors in Epping. They go to 1 goal 4 as MacLeod bring the ball back into play. No waiting for the umpire to wave the flag. That's the new rule this year. As they get the ball and they work it over half forward, half back to Story on his left foot. He gets the ball up and looking for, might have been number 8, was it on that occasion? MacLeod. I think we got that wrong, Greg. It might have been number 5 there in Duck Doherty. There's a free kick to Epping, deep on the back flank, Grove Road side of the ground. Now they transverse the ball, go backwards there. They might have spotted up, might have been Big Moore, is it down the back there? They've worked the ball further along, and then slowly through Moore, they drive the ball up over the centre of the ground, looking for Totino, is it? He can't quite hang on to the ball. Shaw's in the road there, gets the ball to his teammate in Kidd, and there's a beautiful kick, and they've spotted up the man with the red hair, but they call him Bluey. Bluey's on the wing position. He gets the ball up to half forward. He spotted up the Vez Premi. He gets the ball over the Withers. He gets a scramble up and under kick on his left foot to Painter, and he spots up a man all on his own in the man they call Duck Doherty. Anthony Duck Doherty's marked the ball 30 metres out from goal on a slight angle here. It's got every chance of converting. Gets under that, shoots for goal, and on this occasion he's inaccurate with that kick on goal, and it's through for a behind. Okay, as Epping look to work the ball back into play. They're looking for players to break from the centre half back position for Epping. Eventually they come to the near side, touches the ball to his boot, then goes straight down the ground to the centre of the ground. It's an absolutely magnificent kick, which spotted up Sean Bolger, and he wastes no time. He's gone straight down the middle of the ground too. That was very good play by Epping. They've moved the ball coast to coast, so to speak, in a real hurry, and then eventually it's gone through for a behind as Sayers brought the ball back into play. He spotted up O'Brien, who's marked it comfortably right in front of the Epping coach's box. O'Brien drives the ball up over the centre end, looking for Henkel. Up goes Henkel. Oh, he nearly took a nice mark. Came to Woodhams at ground level. The man they call H went inboard with a nice tap over to Vez Premi. He's driven the ball up to half forward, where players in hard there. Might have been Painter had driven that ball up, because he got up there and there was Vez Premi. But here's number 54 bursting through the wing position for Epping. Got the ball over to, I think it was Garland there. He's driven the ball down towards goal, and it's a shocking errant kick for goal by the Epping player, and has missed absolutely everything, and it is out on the full. The recipient of the free kick will be Sayers. Got Painter and Long leaving the ground here for a rest. Adams coming on. Not sure who else has come back onto the ground as MacLeod worked the ball up to the wing position to O'Brien. He gets the ball up to half forward, where up went Scooter White. He didn't hang on there, so the umpire said, well, I'm going to penalise you there. The crowd are yelling at, but umpire, he nearly marked it. Well, he didn't mark it, and so the recipient of the free kick, the Epping player there, drives the ball up to the centre wing position, plays in hard there, and Epping player in number 4, that's Simon Kafalas, is all wrapped up, and the umpire calls for a ball up. Host of players around the ball here. Comes the ground level. Nice handball there by Adams. They get the ball further forward. Very fleet of foot at ground level, some of the Epping players. They get the ball up to half forward, or Epping player there couldn't quite hang on for a mark. Half the ball there is O'Brien close to the bench line. He scrambles the kick 20 metres further along. The people in the Epping crowd there are pleading with the umpire for deliberate. The umpire will have none of that, and the ball is thrown back into play. Okay, comes to Epping, and they've worked the ball beautifully here, and eventually they've spotted up a player in number 50 being Lachlan Vella at the true centre half forward position. Now he's marked, he's going to be kicking from, well, he's marked 40 metres out directly in front. O'Brien standing the mark as Vella comes in, lines up the goals. It looks not too bad off the boot. It looks very good indeed. And the umpire puts up 2 fingers. It's the second goal of the day to Epping. They go to 2-5, trailing MacLeod on 6-6. And we're about 12 minutes into the second quarter here. MacLeod still holding a comfortable 42-point to 17-point lead. MacLeod are ringing the changes here. Got Powell just coming on for a run on the ball. He's gone into the ruck actually. Comes to ground level, Epping through. Adams are doing very well here. Again, Cruiser, they get over to a teammate who spins around. He's taken high. Oh, and then Vez Premi went back in for a second tackle. The umpire didn't like that. He said 50-metre penalty. It goes to Jared Tilley. Now, umpire Tony Haynes has brought the mark down to a point about 35 metres out directly in front of goal. So here's a chance for another goal for Epping. Through Jared Tilley. Distance is not a problem. He's got a nice breeze behind him. He shoots for goal, and he's not as accurate as you'd like with that kick, and it's through for a behind. We've got Totino coming back onto the ground, along with Daniel Santoro, and Adams just came off. Oh, there's a nice mark there to the big fella in number 50 for Epping. They work the ball further forward into the forward pocket. It's close to the boundary line and trickles over the line and out of bounds. Powell is coming off for a rest and long back onto the ground. Ball being thrown back into play. Sayers in front there. It comes down to an Epping player close to the boundary line. He gets a scrambled a kick along the ground there. It's just made it through for a 1 behind 1 point. Okay, Kane Shaw kicks the ball to himself, brings the ball back into play. One bounce, drives the ball out to the half-back area. Eventually it came to Louis Clark. He goes inboard to, might have been wide on that occasion, out to Duck Doty. They get the ball up looking for Corey. Couldn't quite hang on there. The ball's further forward by MacLeod, putting a lot of pressure on the Epping defence, but they're up to the task. It's a beautiful kick out of defence by the players there, but there's a lovely mark taken by Shaw. They go inboard to Scooter White. He drives the ball up to the hot spot, looking for and finding Story. He plays on, runs into a very easy open goal and misses. So there's another miss in kicking for goal by MacLeod. They go to 6 goals, 7-43, leading the visitors 2 goals, 7-19. As Vez Premi comes off for a spell.
Yeah, actually, this stop.
All good, Terry? But our cameraman Terry Spielberg's just adjusting the mouthpiece here, so the audio comes through with better quality as Epping bring the ball back into play. Nice driving kick from fullback right up to the centre of the ground. Long up there in front comes to Dave Adams at ground level. Oh, he gets onto his right boot and kicks the ball up to half forward and has spotted up Duck Doty. Now, Doty's he's had quite a few shots on goal today, and probably not having the result and success that he would like. But here's another chance for the lad. He's kicking from about 40 metres out, virtually directly in front, kicking the bowling club into the ground. Not much breeze to speak of now. Comes in and he got under that. It was accurate enough, but it didn't actually make the distance. He didn't seem to kick through the ball with a major sense of purpose there. That's how it appeared, and didn't make the distance. Okay, Epping bring the ball out of defence. Oh, player flight high there was White, came down to Story. Oh, over to his teammate who's all wrapped up there. The umpire's called for a ball up. There's a ball up at half back here at the De Winton Park. Umpire comes in Tony Haynes. He throws the ball into the air. The big fella Bolger went out. Oh, it comes out to the danger man in Scooter White. He gets on his right boot, shoots for goal, and it's just missed to his far side. So the trend continues as MacLeod goes to 6 goals, 9. Make that 45 for a comfortable lead over Epping, 2 goals, 7-19.
Tell Cahal to go to him. He stay.
So the trend continues. Mr. Crockford in the crowd there, looking at the play. We've seen this trend of missing goals quite a bit this season. Okay, Cloud gets that goal kicking boots on a little straighter. It's going to really benefit on the scoreboard.
Good, mate, good.
Okay, deep into the fence here. Looks like Garland's got it on this occasion. He goes inside and spotted up Cameron Campbell. Cameron Campbell, not sure where to go, so he just goes with a nice kick to the centre half forward position, and it was beautifully positioned too. Could be Garland on this occasion. Let's see who's got the ball. If it's number 7, it'll be Garland. And I think it is. He's not turning around, but we'll. Okay, so Epping player comes. He's kicking for goal. He's kicking from about the 45-metre line, right on that arc there. It's wobbling off the boot, but it's wobbling beautifully straight through for a goal. So it's the 3rd for the day to Epping. Go to 3 goals 7. We're still trailing MacLeod on 6 goals 9. We must be about 20 minutes in. Time clock goes tick, 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 tick.
Quarter time.
How far into the quarter are we, Terry?
6 minutes to go.
We've got about 6 or 7 minutes to go in this quarter. Ball the centre bounce again, comes down to no one in particular. Eventually MacLeod just get it forward. Cord just missed the ball there. Epping fighting hard here. They get a tumble kick up to half forward. Totino's done very well. Always quick, the lad. And it's a magnificent kick by Totino. He's got it up to the danger spot. But in the van there was O'Brien with a good defensive handball away. And then bursting through there was Sayers. He got the ball over to Withers. His handball went nowhere in particular. And the players all wrapped up there at half back. And the umpire's called for a ball up. Just 20 points in this now. Epping's crept back into this game this quarter. MacLeod have wasted some chances in shooting for goal, but they get the ball on this occasion. Flew Bluey Clark over to Long, back to Martin, out to Bluey Clark, close to the bench line. Clark's done well there. He handballs over to, might have been Martin on that occasion. They get a kick up the half forward and they can't spot up anyone there, and it's all Epping deep in defence. Then they go inside and they're looking for Dave Adams. He unable to get control of the ball. Epping player then run back into trouble, and eventually player is all wrapped up there, and umpire calls for another ball up, just forward of centre. Ball balled forward by Epping, gets in the hands of Woodhams. Woodhams got it out to Story. They did well there. They get the handball then back to Woodhams. He gets another handball to Leggett. They get the ball further forward, but only Besiege getting the ball as far as Matthew Dornot goes. Okay, Epping going very well here. They're working the ball further forward. I think in-ball, handball there. Mr. Withers, it's missing everyone. There's some errant play going on here, but you get the feeling the intensity you have is listed. And Leggett goes high there, brings the ball to ground. Players go in hard there. And umpire calls for another ball up. There's a ball up here. Big bulger in there with Long. Player all wrapped up there by Martin. The umpire calls for another ball up. Okay, we've got more. Got a scramble kick away there. Got it down to Dave Adams. He's gone in hard there, Adams. And also there's another ball up here. It's got the half forward for Epping. They've lifted their tempo here. O'Brien in the road there. He gets a good scrambled defensive kick away, and the ball bounces over the line, out of defence. for a throw in. Right in front of the home crowd. Nice crowd in today. We've had a wonderful luncheon with Caro Wilson, the guest speaker. Ball thrown back into play. Comes the ground level. Oh, Epping's done well here. They work the ball to half forward to get it to a dangerous spot. Oh, there's a nice mid-air kick there by the man they call H in Seavers. But it only proceeds in getting to an Epping player who drives the ball down forward. Oh, there's a nice mark in the goal square to Epping. Very nice mark. Might be Garland on this occasion. And he plays on and he's popped through the easiest of goals. He did really well there. Number 7 for Epping. And he's popped through another goal for Epping. They go to 4-7, trailing MacLeod on 6-9.
I don't know who kicked that out, but it kicked it to three Epping players.
Yeah. So Epping have really listed their intensity here, and it's just we're back to a 14-point difference. It's only a few in the final minutes of the second quarter. Woodhams has done well there. He's driven the ball up to half forward looking for power. He's got a kick, but it's come off his boot back the other way. Oh. The umpire has arguably missed the mark there to the MacLeod player, and in the end he's just called a ball up. Ball comes to ground level. In the way there is Scooter. White, he's done well. He's got it up the full forward. Oh, and there's a magnificent mark taken by Powell. And the MacLeod coaching Gary Ramsey, he's very happy with that mark, and I could see him absolutely clapping. He's very timely mark there by Powell. And Powell will be looking for what could well be his first goal of the day here. Powell kicking from 25 metres out directly in front, bowling club into the ground. He comes in and he goes Powell. He makes no mistake there, and it's through for a goal to MacLeod. Okay, so MacLeod answered that little foray by Epping there by getting their 7th goal of the day on the scoreboard. They go to 7-9, make that 51, leading the visitors 4-7. Back on a 31, so it's still out a 20-point lead to MacLeod.
Guys, where are our
That was an impressive mark there by Powell, clean grab mark. He seems to be a player that needs a bit of confidence. So far this season, the coaching staff have shown him that confidence by selecting him every game at the full forward position.
One of you stay, Scooter, stay.
Okay, just a bit of a delay there. Every time it goes through for a goal at that construction end, the Bandura Bowling Club end, the Rosanna Bowling Club end, it gets lost. Okay, back at the centre bounce here. Players going hard here. We've got Core on the ball at the moment for MacLeod. And umpire's called for another ball up. Okay. Ball comes to ground level. Having players trying to get possession there. Painter's applying a lot of pressure there. Eventually they've worked the ball nicely. They get the ball out to Tino. He drives the ball over half forward, but backing back there is Shaw, but it's actually gone over his head. Now here's a chance for Epping if they get a kind bounce here. And a player there in Sean Bolger, he's all wrapped up by Brad Leggett and has forced a ball up right in front of the Epping coaching fraternity here at Dewenton Park. Nice tap out by Shaw, got it over to O'Brien. He gets a kick out of defence, but gets as far as Leslie Adams. Now there's a free kick to Leslie Adams. He gets the ball down to a hot spot. He kicks it there at ground level. It's Bluey Clark. Oh, his handball missed the mark there. And it comes to the hands of O'Brien as the siren sounds for half-time. With the half-time scoreboard reading, MacLeod 7-9-51. The visitors are 4-7, 31.
got to keep the other. Also got to go. The umpire's got to.
Players from both sides just leaving the ground now, and the umpire's leaving the ground.
That microphone's still alive.